lunch. Stay tuned. Hello there and welcome to a brand new episode of the Bloody Fang-Tastic Show. I'm your host, Lark The Vampire, and I'm here to give you your usual helping of review, mythos and facts on a vampire movie. And this month we're going back to the Swedish one, only we're not going with Let the Right One In, we're going with its American remake, Let Me In. Let's go with the review first. So, Let Me In, based on the book Let the Right One In by John Alvitz Lindquist or something, and is directed by Matt Reeves, yes, who gave us the Batman from 2022 last year. And it stars Cody Smith-McPhee and Chloe Grace Moretz and Ellis Collies and Richard Jenkins. Now this one, with it being an American remake, we see it take place in America, in New Mexico, and we also find it's pretty much got the similar premise to the original one, where the 12-year-old kid befriends the vampire girl that's 12, but she's not actually 12, she's been a vampire for a long time. Only in this, the kids' names are changed slightly to Abby and Owen. Not like in the original, where their names are their names in the original story. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there we go. In the original, they're called Oscar and Eli. But in this one, probably because maybe the names are hard to pronounce or something, I don't know, they have different names in it. But still, the same characters. So, they become friends, form a friendship, and basically, she gets close with him, and in the end, after her familiar, played by Richard Jenkins in this one, is no more, he then starts to look out for her and become her familiar, beginning the cycle again. So what did I like about this one? Well, I much prefer the original, Let the Right One In, and the book. But, I guess if you don't want to watch a Swedish film with English subtitles, then I guess you can watch this one if you want to watch it in English. But like I say, it's an American-styled remake, so they do add some changes here and there. But like I say, the story is still the same, more or less. And there are some shot-for-shot scenes in there that are the same as well. And in all honesty, I don't find this a necessary remake, but with it being an American one, it's got a few American kinks and touches here and there, but that's what you get with an American remake of a non-English horror film. I also, knew where the story was going in it, so I guess I didn't like how predictable it was. But, Chloe Grace Moretz and Cody Smith-McPhee both did great performances together as their characters. Both good child talented actors there we see in this one. And, they sell it for me. And, of course, the original two as well are good as, are brilliant as well in this. And, as I say, I just know where everything was going. I've seen the original, so I knew and read the, but judging this by film, I just knew what was happening. It was predictable and more or less shot for shot, and yeah, like I said, I knew where everything was, what was going to happen, when it was going to happen, and stuff in this one. But if you don't want to watch the original that's all Swedish, then I guess, do watch this one if you want to see something in English. But if I had to recommend one, I'd say the Swedish original. Because this was, well, it was gory and had some good gore here and there, but as I said, I think on this occasion it's one of those American remakes that are okay, but I very much prefer the original. So what am I going to rate this one? Well, I like to think they did an okay job with it, I guess, so I'll give it, let me in, I'll give it 3 fangs out of 5, I guess. 3 fangs out of 5 for let me in. So there's your review. Let's go to the mythology now. The mythology is basic vampirism again, drinking blood to survive, fear of sunlight, and all the other things that come with our tropes. And of course, immortality and not aging, remaining the same state you are when you was turned as seen in the film. Elias Coates, who played the police detective, also provided the voice of Owen's father, John. When Abby is barefoot in the snow, Chloe Grace Moretz was really barefoot during filming, and the crew had to heat her feet between takes so that she didn't get too cold. The word vampire is only said once in the film, around the 1 hour 21 minute mark. Director Matt Reeves modelled the physical appearance and personality of Abby after seeing photos of 12-year-old homeless girl taken by Mary Ellen Marks. Moretz said the sadness of her character was decided on by her and Reeves after seeing the photos. Owen's mother's face is seen once, very briefly throughout the entire film. Horror author Stephen King was a huge fan of the movie and named it the best film of 2010. The title of the original Swedish novel and the film based on it is titled Let den rätt numma in, which means let the right one in. The English language translation title was Let Me In. This is the first horror remake for Chloe Grace Moretz, in which she portrays a character showing a killer supernatural reaction against bullies. She also played the title character in Carrie, the 2013 remake, which was her third remake of a horror film she had appeared in. The other one before Let Me In was the Amityville Horror. Around the 44-minute mark, the arcade counter attendant is played by Chloe Grace Moretz's real-life brother, Colin Moretz. So there you go. This month's episode all wrapped up nicely for you. Have you seen this month's movie featured in the episode? And did you know anything you might not have known about it? Well, do let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends. I have been Lark the Vampire, and this has been the Bloody Fang-Tastic Show. So, until next time, don't have nightmares.